Dungeon Advisor by Royaltron. I have it on this tiny little screen. I apologize if it still runs very slowly. We'll see. uh, this is an interesting little game. I have to have a dungeon. I have to manage the dungeon. This is an entrance. I want a sewer or a church first. Let's add a sewer first. Add sewer. And give it a skeleton. Yeah. And a rat. A skeleton and a rat. Alright. So, I'm pretty sure the way this works is that this is the money that it costs me each cycle, or each time this person has... Yeah, each time this person fights somebody, then it costs me that much. And over here, each time somebody stops at one of these stalls, I get this much money. And I have to, yeah, hopefully do well. I think it's silly that they continue running all the way to the end. I think maybe they should just stop right there, but like sort of disappear or whatever. But yeah, this is a slow game. It was good because the prices for introductions were fair, but I hated it because they didn't have a church. Well, I can't have everything right away. I'm sorry. I think people are looking for a sewer in their dungeon experience before the church, right? I mean, it's a dungeon. Well, I suppose a church could be a dungeon. The churches have dungeons. We'll see what these people say. It was good because I had an alright fight against Marge, but I didn't enjoy it because I didn't have a church. I'm working on the church. Give me more money first. What? I'm losing money. There we go. Little more. Little more. See, it keeps costing me too much money. I'm going down, not up. Just need 60. Come on, give me 60. Maybe a church second wasn't the best idea. Yeah, because it's costing me money for this. Oh, add church before I lose money. Yay! Yeah, because this accrues money, whereas this costs money. So I could see why that might not have been the best idea. I enjoyed it because an alright fight against Sarah, but I hated it because they didn't have a church. Well, now I have a church. I enjoyed it because the prices for introductions were fair, but hated it because they didn't have a church. Apparently not having a church is a big deal. People enjoy their churches in their dungeon experience. Can I build anything else yet? I can build an inn. I just don't have the money to. Should I wait? I could raise prices. Who do I need? Yeah, I'm not losing anybody. I think two guys here. I liked it because of the sewer. I enjoyed it because of the sewer. Good. See, having a sewer was a good idea. I enjoyed it because the prices for introduction were fair. The nibbles were fair. Good. Everything's good. Just keep it as it is. And they'll slowly, keep going. It's kind of a slow game at times. Ooh, 117. Getting better. Marge and Sarah are doing a pretty good job. Wow, a rat costs 10? Oh, a rat costs 10, like more than a skeleton. I don't know if I got that right. But I think that's how that works. I have to pay the rat or pay the skeleton. And if they're doing a bad job. It was good because I had an alright fight against Sarah, but I didn't enjoy it because it didn't have an inn. Well, I can't get you an inn without, making more money, and I'm waiting. I could just up prices. I could keep prayers and confessions cheap. Just wait, the inn will make me more money. I'm almost there, 220, I only need 25 more. I think I need another bad guy in the sewers too. I'm starting to get quite a few customers. Oh, one more gold, give me one more. Going down, not up. I was killed by Marge, which I just don't expect in a dungeon experience. Now, is that guy just whining? Or does he really not expect to get killed in a dungeon? Add in, yay! And to celebrate, we're gonna make them expensive. Sorry, this stuff isn't cheap. I'm gonna add another rat. Prices for confessions were fair, but it's terrible because I didn't have an inn. Well, now there's an inn. You can stop at the inn. Let's have another skeleton as well. Just, give him a real good fighting experience, but that's gonna cost you a little more, though. Like, let's bring the introductions and the nibbles up. Like, serious. I mean, I'm running a business here. Gotta keep the money flowing. Introductions were fair, but it was terrible because of the cost. The eats was way expensive. Well, I've got like 2 dungeons and 2 skeletons and 2 rats in this dungeon. I need to like feed my children still, right? All right. 360 for an arena. That's a lot. And these guys are just gonna, walk and walk and walk. They're like, oh, it sucked because it didn't have an arena. Well, I'm working on it. When I get an arena, I'm gonna have to put the prices of the eats up more. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, because people in arenas are more expensive, aren't they? Costs a lot to keep a warrior fed. Eats were too expensive. There was no one to fight in the sewer. Well, there's a lot of people coming. I can't. See, I almost debate having another sewer first, but then there'd just be like a lot of rats and skeletons. Good. Sarah's doing pretty good. Yeah, okay, well, maybe we'll bring the eats down 1, since everybody's like, oh, the eats are too expensive. Sarah seems to be doing well. Let's give Sarah a raise. You better be worth it, Sarah. Good rat. Lots of empty rooms. Like I said, see, these are all empty rooms. If it just ended right here until there's another room, or maybe just one empty room, I don't know. It feels, I don't know, funny. Introductions were way expensive. Well, I'm trying to fund an arena, people. People just like to complain. If I get lower reviews, then less people will come, and they won't have so much trouble finding people in my sewer to fight, and they'll not complain so much about that. So prayers are fair. There's lots of empty rooms, lots of empty rooms. Well, I'm working on an arena that should take up one of them rooms. Up, not down, gold, up! Arena with, I don't know what that guy's fighting, but a warrior. Nibbles was too expensive. Nibbles was too expensive. Everybody's suddenly complaining about the nibbles. Well, let's bring the nibbles down 1 for a bit. Get the eats up. I need to make money, people. Warrior! 88. This is gonna get expensive. What's after this? Hospital. Yeah, I suppose after my warrior, they're gonna need a hospital. Didn't get in the arena. Well, only so many people can fight in the arena, and like some of those people are gonna die, okay? Do you wanna die? Maybe. We could just kill that one. Then his negative review wouldn't. Cost of drinks was expensive. Didn't I just put drinks up? Nibbles was expensive. I already put nibbles down. I already put nibbles down, people. When do I get the hospital? Where's my experience level? Does it give me an experience gauge? Drinks was expensive. Nibbles was expensive. Nibbles was expensive. Good fight against Marge, or had an alright fight against Marge. Alex. Terrible because the introductions were expensive. People are just complaining, that's all. It slowed down quite a bit. 287. Where's my hospital? I want to be at level 4. Yeah, go March. Yeah, I'll give March a raise. Lots of good comments about March down there. Alright, hospital! Yeah, that's gonna rake in the cash, and then we can have like warriors and like fighters or whatever they are. Champions are important. Let's have a champion. All right. Yeah, well, a dungeon that has a arena and a hospital, you kind of need to charge them more for their drinks. It was good because of the church. Thanks, church. What's next? A shop. Shops are pretty important. Brothel and a lair. Interesting. This is a fairly complex game. Well, I suppose not that complex. You just have, a number of blocks that each person goes through. If they can, they stop at one of them and they make a decision whether they like it or not along the way. I suppose it would take a fair amount of balancing, though. Cost of drinks were too expensive. Well, I suppose let's bring everything down and see what happens. I do have this hospital that's bringing in some money, right? So if we bring down the prayers and the confessions and the... I mean, then who's going to complain, right? Yes, I brought the drinks down already. Everything is too expensive. But I mean, that's what reviews are. Everything is too expensive. As I say it, I enjoyed it because the prices for the eats was fair. Yeah, but he probably had the eats before I even put it down. So great fight against Marge. Thanks, Marge. Well, I put the introduction down so you can... Where's Marge? You're doing good. Let's just go like this and see if that doesn't bankrupt us. Because, I mean, that's not that much. And those people are doing well, and I haven't had people complaining about Alex or Fred. So... Can I get... Let's see, level 5. I could have another hospital. Nobody's talking about the fighters in my arena. Oh, I had an alright fight against Bill. Alright doesn't mean great, though. It doesn't deserve a raise. Alright fight against Sarah. There's no one to fight. There's lots of people to fight in the arena. You're just not looking hard enough. Great fight against Sarah. I already gave Sarah a raise. Sarah's making top rate, so keep it up, Sarah. Had an alright fight. Alex, I enjoyed it because of the end. Can I get one of these yet? Ooh, see my prices. Ooh. Okay, prices need to go up then. Yeah, I'm hemorrhaging money. Maybe. Did I already put prayers and confessions up? I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys aren't worth that, apparently. I don't know. You see, already against prayer. Yeah, okay, those guys aren't worth that. Now we're going up money again. Okay, for a second, like I went down to like 200 there. It fluctuates a lot. I'm getting quite a few people. Need 600 for a shop. Alright, fight against Christie, but terrible because the nurses were expensive. Well, I need a shop. Shop's gonna make me money, right? Like I sell stuff and they give me money. Yes, everything's expensive for a bit. I know. I kind of messed up and got low on cash. Just let me get a shop in here, and then hopefully I can lower prices again. Nibbles was fair. Nurses was expensive. Well, I can't put prices down right now. Just hurry up and... give me more money, please. That's not the best way to run a business, I know. Good, because I hated it because the drinks was way too expensive. 538, come on, just up to 600. Yes. Alright, now... Yes, I make money off this one. Okay. We'll bring the nurses and everything back down a point, okay? Thank you for your continued, patronage. Well, it was hard, not the nibbles, though. Well, I can't have everything. I'm working on the lair. I mean, if that's the last thing, or there's a brothel in the lair. There's like lots of space left here. You could certainly. Oh, I'm going down in money. Why am I going down? This is supposed to be making me cash. Get weapons and armor, people. You need weapons and armor for the lair that doesn't exist yet. I don't know. This is like not going up very much. Well, you need to give me more money for a lair. Okay, now we're going up some. So all nobody wants is a lair. Nice, go march. Now it's kind of a waiting game. I mean, I could fiddle with prices here and there, but... Yeah, I think you could definitely use an experience gauge so I know how long until I can get my lair. Because everybody wants a lair. The odd person would like a brothel, but a brothel is just going to cost me money at this point. I think had I tried to play a longer game and, went, entrance, church, sewer, inn, sewer, church, arena, I don't know, but like had used all of the spaces here, then I might, put a brothel in as part of it, but I think at this point, if I can get a lair in here, it will be a successful dungeon, and I think that's it. I'm not going for the brothel, but I don't know at what point I reach level 7. Didn't get in the sewer. Well, I'm surprised I'm that popular. I'm only like 3.1 stars. I'm getting quite a few people. What's the check marks? I'm presuming 19 is the number of people that are going through right now. I'm doing good on the money front. This is full. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I can put another sewer in while I wait, but you know, as soon as I hit sewer, I'm gonna... Let's have a sewer. Skeleton, rat. That's just gonna cost me money, though. I need something to make me more money after it. Uh, put them in there. This one's more expensive, though. Oh, that goes in the wrong spot. I just wasted money there, but whatever. I seem to be doing alright with cash just now. I still can't get my lair. Right. There's people to fight in the sewers. Calm down. Yeah, I know I don't have a lair. Everybody wants that lair. Come on, level 7, where you at? A little bit more money making in the end, I suppose. More expensive than the first, though. Another arena, maybe? No, that's the way I could fill this space up. Yeah, I know I don't have a lair. Oh, I guess I can't have a 4th level here, so all I have space for now is a brothel and lair. I seem to be doing well enough with money that it shouldn't be so bad. Probably afford a brothel. Everybody seems to be, happy with service. Bit of a waiting game. Right now, I hate it because it doesn't have a lair 2. I mean, such an awesome dungeon. There's like 2 inns, and 2 churches. I'm just raking in the cash. We'll see if I can reach 20,000 before it gives me a chance to buy a lair. I mean, everybody's happy with the prices and everything, so why not? Just sit around, reach 20K? Yeah, Marge is making top dollar. Nobody else is commenting good or bad on any of my fighters, so I guess they're getting what they deserve. The only complaint is that I don't have a lair. I suppose I have to admit that, I'm not so into long games. I like sort of more action. You press the button and something happens. This game, I'm, waiting. I'm going down in money, though. I was above 2,200 at one point. Who's costing me more money? Am I just not getting as many people? Yeah, well, I'd like a lair. I think I have enough money to buy a lair. And a brothel, for that matter. How many ladies I can stick in the brothel? And gentlemen, too, I suppose. You could put gentlemen in a brothel. Don't want to be sexist or nothing. Yeah, there's no lair. No brothel, no lair. I'm going to get a glass of water. I'm sure nothing will happen here. I'll be back. Just 3K plus. You got lots of gold, buddy. Couldn't say 3.1, 3.2, just you're at 3 grand. Could be going up, could be going down, you don't know. That's not the greatest for, business, but whatever. This little square do? Just pauses it, doesn't fast forward it. Could fast forward it, I think that would be a decent idea. An alright fight against Eric. Alright's not great though. I don't reward alright. Come on, give us level 7, 7, 7. Come on, give us level 7. Maybe this is your level. I'm on level 6. How do I get to level 7? Maybe if I click it enough. Click, 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 click. No. I'm kind of bored. Ooh, I'm above 4K. But I mean, I have to say, this just isn't my sort of game. I don't like long-term tactical. I like quick gratification. I swing the sword and hit the enemy. I suppose I like the other side of this, running through the dungeon. I don't mind like short-term tactical decisions, like in a roguelike, specifically turn-based roguelikes, where like every room is a slight tactical decision, but it's tactics based on about 4 turns. This is like thinking about business. And well, it's a game version at that. It sort of plays itself as long as, you pay attention, it pretty much tells you what to do. But I don't know, I guess maybe I've just followed what it said well enough because they keep telling me everything's fair. Maybe it's running really slowly because my computer is slow. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. That's probably the case.